Up, everybody? It's Ken Rudini here. Hold on, just check audio first. That is ritual, is to test the audio. Yes, we have audio. Yes! How many people are in here? Anybody out there? Hello. What's going on, everybody? It's Ken Rudini here for a Superpower review, and welcome to Superpower Review's live stream show, the Superpower Hour, that goes live every single Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank everybody who's joining in today, especially for all you rewinders right now. If you guys are watching and if you missed the show, make sure you come back next week at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in case if you don't want to watch the whole entire show, there are timestamps in this video's description down below. Guys, I have such a fantastic show for you guys today. We have so much comic book news to talk about. For one, I got 3 pages of news. So I hope it kind of, lets the time go by really fast. I got some channel updates to talk to you guys about, some future shows to look forward to. We have not an unboxing, but unpacking to do. And then, of course, my favorite part of the show, we're going to do the hashtags of the week. That's one of my favorite things to do. Absolutely love the hashtags of the week. Hold on, let me go fix this light back here. This light looks a little ridiculous. Damn, is that better? No? Damn. All right, maybe that's better. Yeah, there we go. Hey, now we're good. Sorry about that. So that's all the things that we're going to be doing today. You're probably going to 100% know about all of this news, but you know what? I like to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't smashed that like button, please do so. That really helps out the channel a lot in this video, and especially to the people who are watching on the rewind. If you like today's content, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and that would also be gladly appreciated. So let's jump in the chat and see what's going on in the YouTube comic community. Who's here? What's up? Who's here? All right, we got Cardboard Crazies, my buddy Chris Moore. What's going on, man? We got Magic Lasso. We got Remy Q Studios. What's up, dude? And we also have Stacy Lucas. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. So the show, we didn't have a show last week, and that was due to the fact that I have to work late. And I want to say thank you to the people when I posted about the cancellation of the show. And they were saying, oh man, I really look forward to this on Monday nights, and oh, this stinks. And I also want to thank the people who messaged me today wondering if there was a live show happening today. And I was like, yes, in fact, there is a show today. I'm just about to post about it. So I really want to thank you guys for giving a shit, pretty much. So thank you to you guys. I really appreciate it. Also, viewer discretion is advised. So any younglings here are watching, skedaddle, all right? So who else we got? I saw a couple of more people coming in. We got Flicks and Comics. What's up, JoJo? We got Tapia's Family, Unlimited Comics. Good thing it's Eastern Standard Time because Riders Game go on at... They go on 5:30. He left me hanging. It's like ... And so yeah, so that's everything that's going on. Like I said, we have lots of news to talk about. I got my script right here. Worked very hard on this script today. So let's get into some comic book news, and then you guys can feel free to chime in on the news, and we can have a really good convo on this. No, I don't want to buy that from eBay. No, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to do a show here, eBay sellers. All right, stop trying to take my money. All right. So up first, we have the Batman being back in production. Unfortunately, on September 3rd, filming was put to a stop after Robert Pattinson was not feeling well and unfortunately tested positive for the coronavirus. The Batman was due to release in June of 2021, but is now being pushed back to October. I gotta say, after, wanting to talk about this, I ended up watching the trailer again today, probably for the 2 millionth time. And man, I just absolutely can't wait to watch this movie. Now, it doesn't say, I didn't read anything in the article that said that Robert Pattinson is better to, proceed with recording. I don't know if the movies, or I'm sorry, I don't know if the movie or Matt Reeves is filming the movie with scenes without Robert Pattinson. It wasn't really clear, so I'm not 100% sure, but I really hope that the case is that he is in fact better, and he tested negative. The sickness has passed, and he is able to record again. So I'm not really entirely sure. Cardboard crazies, and thusly he becomes COVID man, right? That would be funny. Another big piece of news that happened while the cancellation of the show since I've been gone, that Kang the Conqueror is coming to the MCU, and I gotta say, man, I think I'm not the only one, but I'm pretty sure that we all knew this was coming. I mean, we all knew this was going to happen. We all knew that this villain was going to be the next big villain after Thanos. I mean, at least I thought so. I smelled it from a mile away. That's Kang. So it was released that Ant-Man 3 will set up the biggest and baddest MCU villain, Kang the Conqueror, and will also introduce the MCU's Fantastic Four. Kang will be played by Jonathan Majors, who I don't really know too much about, to be honest. I did read where he was from, what shows he was from, or what movie he was from, but I'm not really familiar with his work, so I'm not sure if this is a good cast or a bad cast. If you guys are familiar with Jonathan Majors, let me know in the chat what you guys feel about Jonathan Majors playing Kang the Conqueror in the MCU. There's no confirmation who will be casted as the Fantastic Four characters as well. If you guys know me very well, I'm not the biggest Fantastic Four fan. I think it's, I don't know, I think Fantastic Four is... doesn't fit in today's time. I'm not sure. Maybe it works for the 60s and 70s and all that jazz, but I just don't feel like Fantastic Four fits, and I don't feel like Fantastic Four needs to happen in the MCU. But I also said this about Rocket Raccoon, and Marvel did a really good job with Rocket Raccoon. So maybe I'll end up liking the MCU's version of the Fantastic Four. But like I said, I saw this a mile away. I knew that Kang the Conqueror was going to be the next big bad villain after Thanos. But again, my worry is that possibly that, the MCU is officially going to be burnt out ever since now that, Avengers Endgame and all that jazz and Thanos' reign is over. So does the MCU still have some ammunition in the shotgun to make us still remotely interested in what's going to happen in the MCU, and with Kang the Conqueror being the new bad villain? What are you guys saying in the chat? Let's see. Are you guys saying anything about Kang the Conqueror come to the MCU? We got Tapia's family. Kevin, thanks again for the 3 Jokers issue. I cracked it open today in the morning before going to work. I uploaded a video and I'm going to have to check it out, and you are extremely welcome, good sir. My pleasure. And let's see, what do we got? Cardboard Crazes. It can't be worse than Alba, Invisible Woman, and Torch Evans. Chaos in Comics. He's not the next big bad after Thanos. He's going to be a cornball Ant-Man villain. Yeah, so, okay, Chaos in Comics is saying that he's just going to be a villain for Ant-Man, and that's not what I read. I read that Ant-Man is going to introduce Kang the Conqueror to the MCU, so I don't know. Southern Comic Geek, right, they are leading up to Galactus. See, I didn't read anything about that. Is there any confirmed information about Galactus coming to the MCU? Let's see, what did I miss? He'll be one and done, but Kang is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I thought Kang was kind of weak. Galactus, how would a, I don't know, man. Galactus, holy cow. I can't picture that coming. Holy cow. Galactus is huge. How would the MCU take care of him? Okay, moving on. Also, She-Hulk. The She-Hulk MCU TV show has casted its hero for the Disney Plus app. Jennifer Walters, or AKA She-Hulk, will be played by Tatiana Maslany. Maslany is known for her roles in the BBC American sci-fi series Orphan Black and The Perry Mason Show on HBO. This casting is pretty significant because this is the first time a new MCU character gets casted for one of the Disney Plus TV shows. There is still no release date on She-Hulk, but I can imagine it will follow the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision and Loki. What else we got? I just saw my name. Kevin, you're looking like Keanu Reeves. Why, thank you. Hey, that's cool. Keanu Reeves is a cool person. I really like Keanu Reeves. I strive to be like Keanu Reeves, where he's like, just a legit nice guy, okay? So, yeah, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you very much, sir. And besides, if I got $1 for every time someone said that, I would be able to buy a key right now. So again, I don't know too much about this Tatiana Maslany lady, this actress. So I'm not sure if this is a good cast for it. It is pretty exciting that the MCU just casted the first person for the Disney app, which will be pretty cool. Southern Comic Geek. Maybe do you think they are going Secret Wars route? I think that they will use Fantastic Four to save the day from Galactus, but just one man's opinion. I would really love to see a Secret Wars route. And in fact, I did a interview with comic book anchor John Beatty, who inked Secret Wars. And when I asked him if you would like to have a Secret Wars movie from the MCU, he said simply, I would like to see it sooner than later. And I would really be excited for that. Maybe they can finally set up the whole symbiote saga with Spider-Man, even though we do have Venom movies, but who knows. Flicks and Comics. Hey, Kevin, your beard is rubbing up against the mic and making scratchy sounds. Oh, no. I don't know how I fix that. How do I fix that? Is that better? I hope that's better. Sorry about that. The Lost Comic Kid. I have third appearance of She-Hulk. Nice. I'm trying to catch up here. Sorry about that. She-Hulk is awesome from Tapia Family. And Dudes Talking Comics, what's up, everyone? Happy Monday. What's up, Dudes Talking Comics? Thank you so much for stopping by. And thanks to everybody for stopping by. And then we got Ruben Guzman, Cowabunga fam. What's up, man? Flicks and Comics, Jojo at Stopped You're Good. Thank you so much for letting me know about that situation. And so, like I said, I don't know too much about this actress, but what do you guys think about Tatiana Maslany playing the She-Hulk? And I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool to see this. And so I do expect that this is going to be after, like I said, Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision and Loki. But speaking of WandaVision, WandaVision, these two got their first trailer over the weekend for their first Disney Plus series. As you probably all saw, I watched it today for the first time. This trailer looked absolutely trippy, and I had no idea what was going on, to be honest. I think it's based. I think it's based pretty much off of the reality that Scarlet Witch has made in her head, trying to continue life without Vision, if that makes sense. Since Thanos killed him in Avengers: Infinity War, the trailer reminded me of shows like Bewitched. And I'm not the first person to say this. It also reminded me of I Love Lucy. It kind of had that, early 60s, 70s camp. So what are you guys saying? Hold on. She-Hulk will be a very interesting addition to the MCU. Curious to see how she'll be added into the mix. Yes, me as well. Dudes Talking Comics. I'm not sure how she's going to be put in the mix, but I think she would definitely fit right in and be a huge help to the MCU. Her name just I can't show that. I can't show that, Tapia. Let's see. Dudes Talking Comics. Wanda is messing with reality just like in the comics. Reminds me of how she went nuts after she lost her kids. Okay, so I'm kind of like on the right track then, right? So she's kind of going crazy. She's making her own reality after Vision has been killed by Thanos, and that's how she's just kind of continuing on life. I think that's the gist I got from it. Flicks and Comics. I remember Tatiana from Parks and Rec. She was good in that for the few episodes she was in, and I I like her as She-Hulk. She was in Parks and Rec. I don't remember that. Let's see. Southern Comic Geek, Cowabunga, and Tapia's Family Unlimited Comics. She-Hulk was part of the Fantastic Four and Avengers, so she fits right in. Yeah, I think I think she'll fit right in perfectly. And does does anybody have the Disney Plus app? Because I know I'd had it for quite a few months. And the time I did have it, I nonstop or went on a binge watch on Fantastic Four. No, I'm not Fantastic Four because we're talking about Fantastic Four. I watched the X-Men animated series, which was absolutely nostalgic, and the Spider-Man show, Spider-Man animated show. Let me take a sip of water here. Are we still having problems with my beard here, or are we still good? Let's see. She's like a female version of Deadpool, so she's gonna be funny. Maybe they'll have the whole jump rope scene like they did in the She-Hulk comics, where she's jumping with the rope. Clothed hope. Let's see. She's I read that. Breaks through the fourth wall. The Lost Comic Kid. The 90s sucked for comic books. Literally, a lot of weird stuff happened. Yes, they did. Dudes Talking Comics. Disney app is worth it for the Mandalorian and the X-Men animated show. See, I never watched the Mandalorian, and I know that they're coming out with that second season. And even though I have no interest whatsoever in Star Wars, the Mandalorian does look pretty interesting. Tapia's Family, my 4-year-old liked the X-Men Evolution show. Stacey Moore binged all of the Marvel movies and Star Wars with the Disney app. And Tapia's She Is Fun and also funny. And Flicks and Comics sounds good still. Thank you so much. And The Lost Comic Kid. Disney Plus is going to have a lot of things tied into the MCU. I feel bad for the people that can't afford it. I think I might have to, when all these shows start to come out, I think I might have to jump on the Disney Plus app bandwagon, if you will. So I think I might have to do that. Dudes Talking Comics. I also have no interest in Star Wars, but you'll enjoy The Mandalorian. Okay, Dudes Talking Comics. I'll take you up on that. I think I might check that out. Evan Shimko's in the house. What is up, man? I haven't seen you in a while in a live stream. Thank you so much for joining in. So the Lost Comic Kid 90 comics are going to be the future, brother. They're going to be like Impressed Keys in the far future, trust me. And I'm going to agree with Tapia's Family comment right there. We got John's Comics with Kids. Thank you so much for joining in, John, because 90s books are starting to jump the price. There's some books I'm going to be showing you for the hashtags of the week. And some of those books within the last couple of months have jumped in price quite a lot. So, well, maybe we'll talk about that. Stacey Moore, I gotta know why you do have interest in Star Wars. You mean why I don't have interest in Star Wars? So funny story. Okay, let's do some story time before we get into more of the comic book news. Story time. So when I was 15, do not have, yes. So when I was 15, okay, my brother was dating this girl, and we both talked to his girlfriend at the time, and we're saying how we never watched a single Star Wars movie, okay? And she's like, oh my God, you have to check this out. We have to watch it. So we watched all 6 movies, right? I think it was 6 movies. I'm not even sure. No, I'm sorry. We watched 5 movies, and I guess there was going to be one coming out in theaters with Anakin turning bad, okay? And then after all that was said and done, my brother and I are like, yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, we understand why people like it, but it's just not our thing. See, the thing about me is whenever something takes place in space for some reason, I just can't get interested in it. I don't know why. I don't like the whole space universe element to I just can't get into it for whatever odd reason. But I think lightsabers are cool and stuff, but like I said, I couldn't just. It's just not my thing. It's not my whole. It's not my cup of tea, if you will. Let's see. What do we got here? The Lost Comic Kid. Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie. I don't even remember which one that is. Evan Shimko. Sorry, Kevin. I've been very busy with school. No problem, man. Don't bother. It's all good. life happens. And then Valiant is going to be in a few years too. Trust me. Hoo hoo ha. Yeah, maybe. Cardboard Crazy. As a kid, I was amazing. As an adult, and it's glorified nap time. The Lost Comic Kid. I feel like a lightsaber would cut through Captain America's shield. I think it would too. And let's see, to each his own. And I think that's it. So that's pretty much my whole spiel on Star Wars. I mean, it's, like I said, it's cool. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the people who like it, but it's just not my whole. It's not my whole thing. Here is Comic Dino. What's up, man? So let's get back into more comic book news. Like, if you guys want to chime in on some stuff that we've already been talking about, feel free to do so. And then we can have a discussion about it. I mean, we kind of had a discussion about She-Hulk a little bit and Kang the Conqueror. But let's see what else we can pull up from you guys. Comic Dino, hey Kevin, hope you're good. I'm fantastic, man. I am fantastic. All right, so this is actually gonna sound crazy. Okay, so this next piece of news revolves around Superman. And for a person who's not a huge Superman fan whatsoever, this news makes me happy. So, well, it's a rumor, not so much news, but this rumor made news. Anywho, there's a rumor going around that Henry Cavill and Warner Brothers have reached a deal. According to the culture nerd, the Witcher star has signed a new deal with Warner Brothers to reprise his role as Superman in at least 3 projects focusing on the Man of Steel title and a few cameos in other DC Extended Universe movies. I gotta tell you, if this is real, I am super, super excited about this, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, Henry Cavill as Superman is the best Superman we have ever seen on the silver screen. And number two, for a person who is not a huge Superman fan, the Man of Steel movies are just amazing. Okay, so the first Man of Steel movie was absolutely amazing by Zack Snyder. And I mean, Dawn of Justice was okay. I felt like it could have been a little bit better. The whole best part of it was, Batman fighting Superman. But I really, really hope this is true because I would really love to see Henry Cavill back as Superman. And I think that would be absolutely amazing to see. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Hulk smash my bad. Tapia's family, I don't like Superman either. The Lost Comic Kid, no, the trilogy ended with Star Wars, and we're going back on Star Wars. Let's see, Dudes Talking Comics, Henry Cavill is dope Superman. Yes, he is. John's Comics with Kids, wah wah wash. The Lost Comic Kid Superman sucks, so does DC. Listen, I mean, Superman in comics is bleh. I've never, ever liked it. But Superman, Henry Cavill as Superman in a movie, was Zack Snyder taking over it? I like it. I really dig it. I think it's really good. Let's see. And John's Comics with Kids, best ever? Let's pump the brakes. I think so. Come on. He's so good as Superman. He is so good. DC has good stories, though. Comic Dino, he ain't no Reeves. The Lost Comic Kid, some reason why I feel like Son of Hulk, a.k.a. Scar, is going to join the Young Avengers. And let's see. Superman is too OP. He's too overpowered. Yes, that's why I feel like a lot of people who do not like Superman is pretty much, is because he's too overpowered. But he does have that one weakness. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. Listen, that is probably one of the only reasons. Here's another story for you. This is the only reason why I hate horses, because horses messed up Superman. They messed up the original Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves was a really good Superman, but I mean, come on, you got Henry Cavill now, and Henry Cavill is so much better. And modern times, come on, no. Come on. Am I crazy? Dudes Talking Comics. Facts. Superman is too overpowered, which makes his storylines kind of blah. Yeah, I mean, what is there? Like a villain's going to come and Superman's just going to come and save the day, and there it is. So, Let me see. Superman is bleep. All the movies were bleep, in my opinion. um, Christopher Reeves is Superman. Cavill is playing Superman. Wow, John's Comics with Kids with the words, huh? Wow, that was poetry, John. That was nice. Flicks and Comics. I loved Henry as Superman. Right? He was amazing, and please bring him back. I remember when they were talking about, or the rumor about, who's that guy? Michael B. Jordan playing Superman. Listen, I have nothing. I just I don't know what is about Michael B. Jordan, but he's just one of those people that I don't like. I don't know. I don't like as an actor. He bothers me. It's like Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is one of those actors that I can't stand, and it's the same thing. It's like whenever in the movies, like I can't watch this. They just bother me. I don't know. There's it's just some kind of aura around them. I just can't deal with it. Let's see what's going on here. Christopher Reeves is Superman. The Witcher is playing Superman. Cardboard Crazies. But I don't think Superman is so much about his power as is an alien trying to be human. That's pretty, yeah, that's a good aspect to look at it. Dude's Talking Comics. Michael B. Jordan has that face that you kind of want to punch. Okay, see, I'm not the only person. Not that I want to punch people, randomly punch people in the face, but it's just like, I know, I can't do it. I don't like what I'm seeing when it comes to acting. I don't like, I don't know. I sound like an asshole right now. I just can't. But the best way, like I said, the only way I can explain it is that he's in that same category as Nicolas Cage, where if he's in that movie, it's like, no, I don't want to watch it. No, thank you. We got 11 people watching right now. We have 9 likes. Guys, if we could make the amount of watch people in the chat right now to like this video, that would be gladly appreciated. If you guys, yet again, are new to the channel, please subscribe, and that would help out a lot too. The Lost Comic Kid, Dudes Talking Comics, are you mentally and physically okay? You don't seem like it. All right, so I would really, really love to see Henry Cavill as Superman, and I hope the rumors do end up becoming true. So moving on. No, he is not. So more DC news. Bad news for anyone who owns the DC Universe app or those customers. The DC Universe streaming service will be rebranded in 2021 as DC Universe Infinite, with a focus exclusively for comic books. The TV and film content will be becoming exclusive to the recently launched HBO Max streaming service, and all the comics in the app will be downloadable offline for reading. So I don't own the DC Universe app. I do have a friend who is nice enough to let me borrow his login information, so I have used it before. Mainly used it to watch Swamp Thing, which was an absolutely fantastic show, if I have to say so. So I don't know if anybody in the chat has this app. Why don't you guys talk about your thoughts on it? If you do have it, let me know how you feel. Do you feel like this sucks, or are you maybe happy about this? I can't imagine why anybody would be happy about this, because it's less, and then you have to go pay another streaming service more money just to get what you already had. So I can't imagine that anyone would be happy about it. But I haven't used the app to read comics before. It's one of those things that I've said that I would do, but just haven't done it yet. But I think I should do that at some point. Use the app. Hopefully the person hasn't changed their info on me logging in. If so, whatever. But maybe I have to get on there sometime to to read some comic books. What do we got going on in the chat? What's happening? Hold on. What's happening? I missed all sorts of stuff now. Everybody, Hulk smash that like button. Thank you so much, Lost Comic Kid. We got 16 likes. What happened? Just because he said that. He helped me out so much, man. Thank you. Burke Family 54 Comics. It's Morphin time. What's up, man? And let's see. Hello, friends. Carlito Classico is in the house. And let's see. John's Comics with Kids. I have that app right now, so let me know. What do you think about that? Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up, guys. I feel like some tacos right now. Ooh, that sounds good. Burke. Hashtag Team No Sleeves. Currently sleeveless. Let's see. And I think I'm all caught up. All these digital subscriptions, people are going to cry so bad when their precise cloud or precious cloud or digital stuff disappears. True. And Tapia's family, I have to go run and get some food. Thanks for joining in, man. And so hopefully I can log in on sometime and go read some comic books. But as of 2021, the app will be rebranded. It will no longer have any TV shows or movies. It will be strictly comics. So maybe that will change your mind about the app in general, and will maybe make you cancel your subscription to it. I'm not sure how much it is, to be honest, because like I said, I use somebody else's account to actually use it. So that is that for DC news, I believe. And the last piece of news that I have is about Chadwick Boseman. And Marvel Comics will be paying tribute to Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman on their comic book covers. For the next few weeks, many of Marvel Comics' main titles will carry a special banner on the cover honoring the memory of Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman died on August 28th after a private 4-year battle with colon cancer. The banners, which will begin appearing on the covers of official preview released by Marvel Comics last week, read "Rest in Power, Chadwick Boseman, 1977-2020. So I think that's really nice, of course, for Marvel to be doing that, and as they should. So the guy did a tremendous job playing that character, and it's going to be really hard shoes to fill if they ever replace an actor to play Black Panther, which I think we talked about on the show previously, that I feel like that Shuri would be the best person to take up the mantle as Black Panther, and I think a lot of people did agree with me on that in the chat. Kevin is wearing 2 shirts in the room. He always says it's hot. LOL, hashtag ironic. Okay, so listen here, Steve B. Okay, so Massachusetts is known for, we don't have like a slow transition into the next season. It's rather summer and then boom, it's fall. Okay, it's not fall yet, but it feels like fall. Okay, so when I woke up to go to work this morning, it was, I believe, 43 degrees, which is pretty, it's pretty cold for a drastic change, and it's not fun. So it was freezing at work today. I'm glad I have this thermal on, and I'm glad I have a long sleeve shirt on. Okay, so it's just how it is in New England. We have this inside joke here in New England where it's winter in the morning, spring. How's it go? Yeah, winter in the morning, spring in the afternoon, and summer at night. That's how you say. Jamie Waz, I'm originally from Fall River. Hey, we have a local Eastern in the house. Beast Coast. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Somewhat similar here. Brick Family 54 Comics. He's got his shirt, his hair, and his facial hair to keep him warm. See, I know what's up. I'm gonna look like Grizzly Adams in a few months over here. We got 14 people watching right now. We have 17 likes, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's live show. It's very awesome of you guys. So just to do a recap on news, like I said, the Batman is back in production after Robert Pattinson has tested positive for the coronavirus. We have Kang the Conqueror coming and being introduced in Ant-Man number 3, along with the Fantastic Four being introduced in Ant-Man 3 as well. The MC TV show casted Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk, which is pretty interesting. We got a trailer to WandaVision, which I think people find exciting. There's a rumor going around that Henry Cavill made an agreement with the Warner Brothers to possibly sign on for 3 more Superman films, and including cameos in the DC extended universe, which would be absolutely amazing, as we talked. And of course, the DC Universe app is now going to be exclusively comics, and Marvel Comics doing a tribute on their comic book covers for Chadwick Boseman. So that's all of the comic book news we got going on lately. Okay, so just kind of caught up because, like I said, we weren't here last week, so wanted to kind of pick your brains about what was going on in the comic book world. And let's see, what we got? Tapia's Family. I was watching Knock Knock last night with Keanu Reeves, and it was a bit whack. A student called me Adam Sandler today. What? Okay, so Kevin is half, I think. Half what? What am I half of? Were we thinking I'm half Italian? So now that I got some news out of the way, I just want to kind of talk about what's in store this week for the channel. As we all know, Mondays, okay, you can pretty much always know that on Mondays at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time that I'm going to be live here. So make sure you guys get into the know with that. And again, I appreciate everybody who was watching today and messaged me asking me if there was going to be a live stream today. So thank you guys. So you can always look forward for the live stream show on Mondays. So what we have coming up this week, and I can't 100% promise that these videos are going to be uploaded this week because work has picked up some steam. We're getting more shows coming back to the TV studio, and I'm editing a huge piece right now about a tool manufacturing plant that I took a tour of, which is pretty big. That's not for the channel, I mean for the TV studio channel that I work for. But so here are some of the shows that you guys can be on the lookout for. So this Tuesday on the 21st, we will have TJ, the Slab Dragon Watson, on the show, and he will be showing off his 2,000 plus graded comic book collection. And if TJ is watching, I'm sure I don't think he's in here right now, but if he watches the rewind, I'm super excited for this. And I gotta say that TJ has been a huge supporter of my channel since it debuted. So I want to thank TJ for his friendship. He's an awesome guy. I'm pretty sure we all know who TJ is in the comic book community. If you not, get to know this man. This man is an absolute sweetheart and is a really cool guy. So I'm really excited to see his room of slabs, and I believe he added some books to the collection very recently, so some really big Batman keys, so I think he's going to show those on the channel as well. I really actually don't know what's in store. I know that we're just going to see a bunch of slabs. I'm going to be super, super excited. And this is the other thing that's cool about the show. So since we have TJ coming on showing off his 2,000 slabs, I think this is going to bring back a series that I used to do on the channel about 2.5, 3 years ago, where it was called Superpower Reviews Collector Showcase. And pretty much on that show, I did a few episodes where a guest comes on and they show us a man cave or just their collection on what they collect and why they collect it. So that was something I did a few years ago, and I didn't hear back from anybody, but now that, you know, the Superpower Review is kind of a little more familiar with the community, if you have a comic collection that you would like to show off on the channel, feel free to email the show at superpowerreview9@gmail.com, or if you follow me on Instagram at KarateKevin67, you can just, you know, shoot me a message there saying, hey, I would love to be a guest on your show. I have a comic book collection I would like to show off. And, you know, you can let me know about it, and we can schedule a date for you to come on the show. And we can, you know, revive this series, the Collector Showcase. So I'm very, very excited to have TJ on the show and see these huge mounds of slabs. If you've ever seen pictures, if you follow him on Instagram, he just has piles and piles of slabs. I don't know how this man gets around in this room without knocking over a tower of slabs and just it turning into a huge catastrophe. But I think I don't know. I don't know how he does it. Maybe he will explain in the show on how he does it, maneuvering himself throughout the room without having any catastrophes. What are you guys saying in the chat? Because I saw a bunch of comments popping up here. I'm trying to catch up here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't got any slabs for some reason. Well, that's a problem, man. You gotta fix that, Lost Comic Kid. You gotta get some slabs. I'm not a high fan of hauls, but I watch here, obviously, and few other people like, but random people doing hauls pass. I don't know what that means. TJ Slabjaggin, never heard of him. And, okay. I'm just trying to catch up here. Burke Family 54 Comics. Hold on, I just saw the comment. Where did it go? Where did it go? I hate doing this. I hate catching up. I would love to be a guest on your show, Kevin. Have a Mighty Morphin collection that everyone wants to see. Sure, if you want to do it, I don't care, man. And I think I'm all cut up. Gotta head out to train. Take care, guys. See you later, dudes. Talking comics. What are you training? I gotta get my training on soon too. Don't got enough money for slabs. Oh, that stinks, man. We got Tony Fett. What's up, Tony Fett? What's going on? Hey, guys, if you see anybody in the chat that you do not know yet from the YouTube comic community, don't be shy to click on their profile, subscribe to the channel for their great content. I've been following Tony Fett for a little bit. He's got some pretty cool videos. Go check him out. He's a really cool dude. And I can't remember his sub count, but you should go check him out, okay? Let's see. We got Adrian Panda Awesome 316. What's going on, man? How you doing? And I think I'm all caught up. Dudes Talking Comics, BJJ, Blue Belt, going for that purple. Congratulations, man. That is awesome. That is super, super awesome. I can't wait for you to get that purple belt. That's really interesting. I didn't know there was somebody else in the comic community who did martial arts. Now I'm really excited. We're going to have to talk martial arts sometime then, Dudes Talking Comics. From the 316. All right, so going back to this week's shows, like I said, TJ the Slab Dragon is coming on Tuesday. And on Thursday, I have yet again got another comic book artist to join the show. On Thursday, the 24th, we'll be having comic book artist Drew Moss for an interview, which I'm very excited about. If you guys do not know who Drew Moss is a comic artist for Image Comics, Dark Horse Comics, Omnipress, and IDW. He's worked on comic titles such as The Crow, which I really loved, Creepy, Blood Feud, and Copperhead. If you guys have any questions for Drew Moss, like I said, you guys can email them to the show at superpowerreview9@gmail.com. You can simply ask a question for Drew in the chat, and if I see it, I'll write it down. I promise I'll ask it on the show, and of course, if he agrees to answer it on the show, or you can simply message me your question at KarateKevin67 on Instagram. And so I'm super, super excited to, have another artist coming on the show, because like I said, guys, it is not easy at all to get these artists to come on the show. It's rather they say yes, or you just don't hear from them at all. And I gotta say, maybe 1 out of 5 times I email a writer or an artist from who's done comic books. 1 out of the 5 usually agrees to join on. So excuse me. So I was really happy to get him. The way I found him is, if you guys, I hope that you guys follow John Beatty on YouTube, because he does have a YouTube channel, and he has Drew Moss on his show, on his live streams, his live drawing streams sometimes. And he seems like a really funny guy. He has really funny stories. So I was like, hey, let's see if this guy wants to come on and do a show. So I took a crack at it. I do plan on contacting more artists, because like I said, this is something that I really want to start doing for the channel. I want to start getting more comic creators on the channel, and it doesn't have to be anyone who's worked for Marvel, worked for DC. You know, it just can be anybody. Let's just face it, you know, with everything that's going on with the pandemic, you know, 2020 there's been a lot of Comic-Con cancellations. So I feel like this is a good time to try to bring the Comic-Con to you guys. That's kind of my aspect on it. So I really hope you guys enjoy these comic book creator interviews. If you haven't checked out any of them on the channel before, you can go onto this channel's playlist, and I have a comic book creator playlist just for you guys. And you guys can check out the videos that I have there of me interviewing comic book artists. So that's all the shows that we have coming up this week. So yet again, we got TJ, the Slab Dragon, and we have comic book artist Drew Moss coming on this week. So be on the lookout for that. So another thing I want to mention too, that the channel reached 1,440 subscribers this week. We are 10 away from 1550, and I just want to remind you guys that I have a giveaway going on once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers. I'm going to be giving away 3 slabs to 3 lucky winners once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers. So if you guys could please help me spread the word about it, that would be absolutely fantastic. Like I said, you can go on my Instagram, KarateKevin67. I have a post there. If you guys want to repost it, that would be awesome. If you want to tag some people in that post, that would be awesome as well. So here's one of the slabs we got. And a huge shout out to MCU Studios for donating 2 of the slabs for the giveaway, which was absolutely super, super nice of him. If you guys do not know who MCU Studios is, please check him out. He's got really good content, and he's just an overall awesome dude. So here's one of the books we got. We got Infinity Crisis, Fight for the Multiverse, #1 from DC Comics. That is slabbed at a 9.8, so that is one of the books we'll be giving away. We also have a Batman and Robin, number 23.4, with this another 9.8, a really cool Killer Croc cover, and we got Batman in the background. I don't know if you can see him. He's back there. He's all like chained up. Yeah, you can see him, right? He's all chained up in the sewers. So we got that. And then I have the book that I bought for you guys, which is the Spawn #1, CGC graded at a 9.4. First appearance of Al Simmons as Spawn. Beautiful Todd McFarlane cover. So like I said, guys, help me spread the word. Once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away these 3 slabs away. So that will be fun. I cannot wait to give these books away. It'll definitely be a fun time. What do we got? What did I miss? When I was a little panda, I took Taekwondo. Burke Family 54 Comics, another shout out. Anytime, man. I'm willing to shout out people, spread that love, spread that support throughout the community. I used to be a bouncer at some club downtown, so I know how to bar fight. Whoa, I don't want to mess with you guys. And I think I'm all caught up. So that is the giveaway. And then I guess we'll unpack this package right now. We got 10 people watching right now. We lost a few people. We got 21 likes right now. But for the people who continue watching, I really appreciate you all. You guys are all awesome. And like I said, if you guys are watching the rewind, make sure you click on that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that like button. So we've got a package here from the Comic Dojo. These guys are on Instagram. And I buy quite a few books from the Comic Book Dojo, actually. And they were selling some shirts that they weren't selling, some back issue shirts. So they were like, hey, $15 for older shirts. And I was like, hey man, give me a shirt. I'll totally rock one of those on the channel. So this is what we got. Nice. Cool. The Comic Dojo with a nice fist. I mean, with it being comic related and, you know, martial arts related, I had to pick it up. So, right? Come on. That's pretty cool, no? So I want to thank the Comic Dojo for sending me that. That's pretty awesome. What do we got? A sticker here? Look, we got the Comic Joe. And I think we got another sticker here. What is this, a bumper sticker? As we say in fall in Massachusetts, bumper sticker. We got a bumper sticker here. No Mercy, read comics. That's a pretty cool sticker. I really enjoy that. That's going to get slapped on a short box. Nice. So cool. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that, Comic Dojo. I will definitely wear this on one of this week's shows. Huh? Maybe I'll do that when I talk to Drew Moss. I'll shout it out. Comic Dojo, what's up? All right, so now's the favorite part of... Whoa. What's happening? What's happening? Jamie Waz, I'm looking forward to winning that Spawn #1. You ain't going to put it on the car. I'm going to put it on the... No, I'm not going to put it on the car. My car's nice, okay? It's nice and shiny. It's black. Nothing goes on my car. The Lost Comic Kid, I already know I'm going to lose the giveaway. I always get bad luck with the giveaways. But you never know, man. You might strike some luck with my channel, okay? I had someone say that, like, I never win. And they ended up winning a fat stack of comic books. Me winning Spawn would be like Kevin winning Power Rangers. Not necessarily. You're talking bad about Spawn? You don't have to enter. All right, so let me get into this part of the show of the hashtags of the week. This is my favorite part of the show, where you guys on Instagram tag me for fun submissions for these, comic book days like Multiple Comic Monday, First Appearance Friday, and such. And since I don't need this piece of paper anymore for notes, that can go. I tried catching up as much as I could for the hashtags of the week, but this is what we got. We got Asian Funk Comics for a hashtag Multiple Comic Monday. And like I say, guys, if you'd like to tag me and if you'd like to see a submission here on the Superpower Hour show, you can simply tag me at KarateKevin67 on IG. So what do we got? Asian Funk Comics for Multiple Comic Monday. So for Multiple Comic Monday, my submission is my ASM 361. So we got my raw copy here. And this is the book that I've been wanting to talk about recently, because this is the book that's been jumping up in price, man. Holy cow. I saw somebody on IG selling a 9.8 for $1,000 last night. I was like, is this real life? Like, holy cow. And here is my slabbed 9.6 copy. This one I recently got back from CGC. And I got it pressed and clean, and it came up with a grade bump. So that's pretty nice. Oh, I hope Steve's still in here, because he's about to cry. Here's Burke Family 54 Comics. ASM 361, signed by Bagley, and it's all mine now. So here's my signed copy, signed by Mark Bagley, 9.8. This is a newsstand edition. Like I said, not that I care about newsstand edition. Also, my 9.6 is a newsstand edition as well. That's my slab, Kevin. No, it's not. It's mine now. So yeah, I've been seeing these been going up in price lately, and it's just like, I feel like it's well deserved, because like it's Carnage. Come on, Carnage is a very well known character. We got Null going up in price over here. We got the Batman Who Laughs going up in price. This is well deserving. And it kind of sucks for the people who don't have this yet, but I feel like that this book going up in price is very deserving. And of course, to finish it all off, let me get the headphones out of the way. To finish it all off, I have my blue label, which is also a newsstand edition. So that's my submission for Multiple Comic Monday. So Asian Fun Comics, thank you so much for the tag, but you have been taken care of. So 4 copies of that. And I never intended to do all newsstands on this book. I didn't plan on it. But my raw copy is so nice, man. My raw copy for sure would nail a 9.8 for sure. I have no doubt about it. No doubt about it, that would get a 9.8 grade. All right, what else we got? Forever Odd, I'm sorry. So I got tagged by multiple people for this, for hashtag First Appearance Friday. We have Ever Otto, Boy Johnny 123, Bat Pina, and Cuppa Comics both tagged me for First Appearance Friday. And so I bought this book not too long ago at a flea market. And I read it over the week. And if Adrian Panda Awesome 316 is watching and Burt Family 54 Comics still watching, they might be a little disappointed what I have to say about this book. But for first appearance Friday, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #1 by Archie Comics, okay? And this is the first appearance of Bebop and Rocksteady in comics, and this is also the first appearance of Krang in comics as well. I read this book over the weekend, and I gotta say that I've been, as much as a Turtles fan I am, okay, and I'm not saying I'm as big as a fan as Adrian and Steve B, because I'm just nowhere near them. I do love the Turtles, but I really thought about debating about selling this book because this book was super campy. It was a campy read. Not that, Turtles aren't very seriously, but, you got Michelangelo, who's kind of the goofball. But I thought this was a very, very weak first appearance. I mean, when I'm thinking about Rocksteady and Bebop, I thought they were going to be already transformed. I thought that's what they were going to get at for their first appearance, but it wasn't. They're still in their human form. Spoiler, by the way. But, this book did come out in, I don't know, 19-dickety-2. I don't know. You've had time to read it. But I thought, I was going to see, the Bebop and Rocksteady that I knew, that I know about. And I didn't. And I saw them in human form. But maybe I'm going to have to buy the extra few issues, and maybe I'll change my mind. But I did really think about debating selling this. So if anybody is watching this and you would maybe want to buy it, let me know. Cry Kevin67 again on Instagram, but I'm not sure about this one. I slapped it in a Mylar and was like, I don't know if I even should keep this thing in Mylar. This book is in pristine condition. I would say right now this book is probably at a 9.0. It does need a press. It does have some, I don't know if we can see it. No, we're probably not going to see it. It does have spine ticks that do not break color on it. It's kind of wrinkly, but I think this book would definitely benefit from a press. If it got a press, I would say 9.4 on a very good day. Very low day on a after a press, 9.2, but it's in at least a 9 range. But this book was kind of meh. But this is my submission for first appearance Friday. Again, thank you Ever Otto, Boy Johnny 123, Bat Peanut, and Cup of Comics for the tag. So what am I missing in the chat here? I'm not missing too much, I don't think. I just sent the Turtles book to get pressed so I can slab it. Nice. Carlito Classico, how I like to give money away in form of comics. Adrian Panda Awesome 316. I'll take it, Kevin, for how much you got it at the flea market. I did get it at the flea market, and I got a stupid good deal on it. That's why I was like, man, for this amount of money, I'm definitely picking this up. Remy Q Studios, you spoiled it. No. So yeah, all right. So moving on, what do we got? We got Bat Pina for hashtag Throwdown Thursday, and for Throwdown Thursday, we have my Spider-Man number 52. This is the first. I believe this is the third issue of the solo series of the Scarlet Spider-Man, the Ben Reilly clone. And so, of course, who does he face off? Who's his first adversary that he faces off? None other than Venom. And so we got him kind of choking him out. He's grabbing him by his hood. And I think that's a pretty cool book right there. And I can't remember the artist's name, but the artist to this book just recently passed. And I can't remember his name. His name has slipped me. Bro, can you always find stupid deals at the swap meet? I can always find stupid deals at that flea market that I go to. When I went there with Mark Spector Comics, we had a grand old time. And the books that I bought... Oh, here's another book. I didn't need a sip of water, but... Here was another book that I bought at that flea market that I didn't particularly like. I mean, I know they're cheap and all, but when people say that these are... Ben Reilly sucks. What? we cannot be friends. We cannot be friends anymore. I'm sorry. Here was another book that I bought, and like I said, I know these first appearances are cheap, but this was another book that I read, and another book that I bought at that flea market. This is Shadow of the Bat #1, and this is the first appearance of Victor Zsasz, and this was yet another very weak, lame first appearance in my opinion. I just thought it was, and the story wasn't really that good either. I mean, it's Batman at Arkham, and it's just like, come on, Batman would never get trapped at Arkham. Come on. Come on. I don't know. I thought this one was kind of lame. So if anyone is looking for a copy of this, let me know as well, because I might sell it as well. Also, guys, let me know in the chat, okay? Because I've been thinking about it. I have quite a few books to sell, like maybe a handful, but I have a shit ton of art to sell. If you guys are interested in a live auction, let me know. So it'd be mostly artwork, but some comic books. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know in the chat. I might do it. I'm thinking about it, pondering on it. Let me know. Another thing that I might be thinking about doing, not that I'm a professional artist at all, but I thought about maybe doing some live streams of me drawing. And, you know, we just chill out. You watch me draw. You guys can ask me questions. And we just, you know, do what we do here. We just hang out and chillax. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that at all. Tapia's family. Is anyone collecting Atlas comics? No, not me. I'm interested in buying some of your art, Kevin, but I just have to pay off a few things. I'll be hitting you up. Yeah, no problem, man. So, all right. Last hashtag. Let me take a sip of water here. And then I got to go. The last hashtag comes from Magic Lasso. And Magic Lasso thought he was so sly to tag me for a hashtag Wonder Woman Wednesday. And I know he was super bummed that there was no show last week, and he was like, man, I tagged you. I'm so bummed because I wanted to see your submission. So as I was going through the hashtags, well, you know, the multiple hashtags since I've missed, you know, from not doing the show last week, I message Lasso and I go, hey man, I can't find your tag. If you have it, can you please send it to me? And so he sends it to me. And it was for this hashtag, this Wonder Woman Wednesday. And I'm like, dude, I don't have any Wonder Woman books. I don't have any books with Wonder Woman even on it. He's like, you don't own Justice League? And I was like, no, I don't own any of that. So he goes, well, you better get to drawing. And I was like, I ain't drawing a Wonder Woman either. So so I was like, all right, you know what? I have thought of something, okay? I thought of something to do. And this was my best submission that I could possibly think of for Magic Lasso's hashtag Wonder Woman Wednesday. So my entry for hashtag Wonder Woman Wednesday is going to be my House of Secrets #92, which is the first appearance of Swamp Thing. Now you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What has this got anything to do with Wonder Woman? And, well, here it is, okay? So on this cover, let me explain this to you. On this cover, we have a woman who is wondering what is going on in the background, okay? She's wondering, why does this monster exist? She's wondering, why is this monster creepily creeping through her window and wondering why she's seeing this monster. So I would say that this cover is a very good depiction for the hashtag Wonder Woman Wednesday. That is the absolutely best that I got, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kevin doesn't draw boobs yet. I do draw. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do that. They kind of, I don't know. Let's see. Kevin doesn't draw boobs yet. I already read that. Clever. See, somebody thought it was clever. I'm onto it. And then we got Carlito Classico. Well played. Magic Lasso doesn't look very pleased. And then first cover appearance of the Invisible Jet. See. Flicks and Comics knows. That was something I didn't know. Thanks, JoJo, for that little piece of information. Adrian Panda Awesome 316, that was far stretch for Wonder Woman Wednesday. Stretching a little. No, come on, man. That was good. That was a good submission for that. All right, guys. So that's gonna do it for today's live stream. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining me today and showing your love and support. And to those rewinders, don't forget to smash that like button and click on that subscribe button. Click on that bell notification because then that will tell you when I go live or drop a video on the channel. So guys, that's going to do it for today's live stream. Yet again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Wonder Woman Wednesday, huh? Check that out, huh? Clever, I know.